Now we're back. Alright, finally escaped. But I'll go in there. There's originally an air raid shelter. Remember how that once you go in, you can't find the exit. This is dangerous. Okay, we don't want resistance. I'm studying guard here. There's mud on my favorite tunic. Damn it, Yasuo. I'm sticking with the cleaning bill. It wasn't my fault. Ikichi went in, so I had no choice, right, Tatsuya? It's both your fault. Seriously, without knowing what kind of traps there are, don't even think about wandering off like that. From what we overheard, the president is still scheming something. That's enough before he tries anything else. There's a question I gotta ask Andy. I already asked Armando and Christian. Andy.
Yeah.
Do you feel video games should stop having boss battles?
No. Boss battles are good.
It's like let's clean up dressed like this. I want to go in a masquerade too. I don't think I'm starting to like wearing this outfit. If I get hooked on dressing this way. Yeah, cause someone made the topic that video games shouldn't have boss battles anymore. Granted, they said it while they were upset at Witcher 3 and didn't actually mean it, but a lot of people actually resonate with the idea that video games should stop having boss battles with their own variety of reasons. Some say that boss battles are pace breakers and get in the way of the story. It's like, what? Some say that boss battles that you should be allowed to just completely skip boss battles entirely because you paid for the game, therefore you will play it your way. You know, that's not how that works. You're playing the game the way the developer is intended. Like you don't go to a movie theater and say this part of the movie's boring, just skip over it.
You want some?
We don't do that in a book and expect to understand everything just fine. Other people say that there are supposedly more bad boss fights than there are good boss fights, so why even bother? So why even bother? Which is like, what? Huh? Yeah, just the idea that we should just give up on boss fights and the entire concept. Other people saying, what about the story? What about the big moment in the story and where you just get the boss fight? And like, yes, it should just be a cutscene because freaking doing the same repetitive thing for 10 minutes straight isn't exactly good story. Which is like, you just want story. It sounds like you're in the wrong medium.
You sure picked on the wrong guys.
It sounds like you should be in a play different medium. Like Andy, imagine someone going to theaters to watch Avengers, and then they say, "This movie sucks. I can't interact with it anything. I can't push any buttons. What the hell's going on?" That's customers. So all I say is all in Smash. You're not going to Masquerade? It's probably started already at the gym. Aye, so they're in the gym. They are. Yeah, it's like imagine someone freaking
You picking a fight?
yelling at a movie because the movie did not have any interaction with it. Would that person's complaint be freaking understandable or freaking nuts? Watch answering the question.
Huh?
Andy, how are you even doing?
Hard to hear one.
The hell are you even doing?
Reading some bullshit on Twitter.
I swear that certain popular feature of the school ghost stories. Bukimi. This is so frustrating. Nobody believes my story. If only I had some proof. Hey, mister, you could defeat Bukimi and bring me back some evidence that she exists. I'm sure to thank you properly. Pretty please.
You want some?
Yeah, and if someone were to come out and say that freaking Avengers Endgame Avengers Endgame isn't an interactive piece of media, Do you feel like that criticism is justifiable, or it makes them downright insane? Because you're not supposed to interact with a film like that.
Probably make them insane.
Well, how come in video games you can make the argument the game is ruining my enjoyment of this narrative.
Probably shouldn't be playing games.
And this argument that keeps happening are people like, no, games should accommodate for me. Like, no, they shouldn't, because it's an interactive medium.
I mean, like how Mass Effect, they tried adding the like story-only mode or whatever. It's some bullshit.
Because someone made a Dragon Age Inquisition mod that removed all the combat, and Inquisition's now actually playable. Now they got rid of all the bloated junk. Even though, who the hell's playing Inquisition for story?
Exactly.
We got a lot of customers this year. We can't rest on our laurels. We need to start thinking about next year's movie. Or crazier, people who have trouble with a boss battle, but absolutely refuse to actually turn on the difficulty.
I don't know, that's a dumb problem.
They like the idea that, no, but my pride, like, you clearly don't care about your pride. Why is it now an issue? Clearly didn't care about your pride when you complain about this boss battle. Like, you have games that have freaking the most easiest of modes, but then people won't use them, cause my pride though. Right, and there's also the other thing. Like, when Cuphead came out, people complained that Cuphead was too difficult, and demanded, Cuphead was too difficult, and they said that I don't want to play Cuphead for the gameplay. I want to play Cuphead to look at the animation. And it's like, when people said, "Why don't you look at a video?" Apparently, that was downright offensive to say. How dare you tell me to go watch a video rather than play this game I clearly don't enjoy? This is up to a different why are you talking to me? You're a human, and I imagine I meet one here. Chance has brought us together. I'm sure you have something to ask of me. No, I don't. By all means, ask your questions. Are you mocking me? I will not tolerate this. How irritating. Do you not have anything to say? Are you mocking me? I will not tolerate this. Humans, you're so foolish. You believe everything rolls around you. The world has been defiled by your kind. You will soon lose your home. You parasite. Regret your arrogance in the afterlife. And now they get a free turn. Granted, my totally legit answers apparently weren't good enough for him. There's another question that has been long asked since the dawn of time. Should every game accommodate for every single person?
Wait, what?
Essentially, should there be a mode and/or feature in every game to accommodate for every type of person?
No. Like, should it be mandatory? No. If you want to do that,
Love with a
do
fighting
it.
spirit, two sides of the same coin. Kinko sure is persistent though. Right, Lisa, there's no point trying to rush Maya like that. She's so slow when it comes to this stuff. Hey Maya, what were you talking to you about in the shelter? You know, when you guys were having a powwow. Come on, spill. I don't think we're talking about anything special, really. What's wrong, Lisa? I want to make up with you Simmons guys. We've hated you for so long. In case you would have won our emblem. A little late, huh? It's like freaking... Like some people will say, every game should have like a super easy mode no matter what. Kind of thing. Some would extend that the easy mode should be as crazy as Last of Us Part 2, where you pretty much turn on so many forms of God mode where the game is literally just playing itself. And that every game should have that, because every person should be allowed to just completely essentially, whoops, I didn't mean, oops, that was a bad idea. Essentially every person should be allowed to essentially just cheese through a game, or a section of a game if they don't like it. Because the question, what's more important? The ability for everyone to beat the game, despite the fact that everyone won't actually beat the game, or the ability, or whatever the designer intends for the game to be. Essentially, the Soul series argument.
You're talking about like Demon Souls?
Essentially that argument when people complain, when journalists complain about Sekiro not having an easy mode, and people are like, it wasn't designed for that, and people are like, well, an FQ game's bad, we can't design it to be easy. That came to question, should every game have an easy mode like that? Or should some games just be super difficult, some games be super hard? Well, some games be super difficult, and should some be super easy? Like, people say that no one ever complains about a game being easy, but Kirby's Epic Yarn literally got blasted for being too easy.
Did it also, like... Wasn't, like, was that the recent one? The recent Kirby game, like, really easy, too?
Yes. And it also got blasted for being super easy.
Yeah. And then they added shit to like make it harder, I think. Like that EX mode.
Serves you right.
Well, I think they tried, but...
Keyword being tried, I never heard anything about it not actually succeeding. And not only that, but yeah, it's also generally more a stigma where more people are okay with a game being too easy than if a game were to be too difficult.
Bring it on.
It's like when freaking Plants vs. Garden, Garden Warfare, they updated the game to allow you to just pay money to unlock stuff, and journalists celebrated the ability to just pay to unlock the content, because according to them, actually unlocking the content was too difficult. And it's like, did you forget the devs were the one who made it difficult to begin with, and now you just gonna give them more money for this? Or how there were people, who wished that you could have just paid money to unlock all the Smash characters as opposed to having to actually unlock them. Yes, there are people who wanted to pay money to unlock the characters instead of getting them.
They made it so easy though.
And he says sarcastically,
Do you want my autograph?
Oh, they did make it really easy to unlock them in fucking Ultimate.
Ultimate's notorious for having the most brutal freaking unlocked character AI.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but...
People complain that some of them were too difficult, like Dark Pit, whose difficulty came from not the fact that he was Dark Pit, but the fact that the stage itself was just not well made for combat.
Oh yeah, then they have to like tone it down or whatever, like in an update. What I heard.
I don't know, I unlocked them at release. But people complain that the gaining characters was difficult. Some people were working the challenge. Other people said, nah, just let me buy the characters. Having to actually unlock them is BS. Pretty much the idea of, I paid for the game, so I shouldn't have to unlock anything.
You want some?
Well, they want that fucking Street Fighter shit.
It's a human, huh? Really? Talk to me again. What do you want from me? Why, thank you. Persuade. And it's persuasion. And I mean, it has a reason with me.
Listen.
Anyway, what's to reward you? You sign a pact with me? Deal stand in stone. Look forward to when we next meet. Now, where the F is the gym? This is not the gym. Can you imagine the gym's on the first floor or something?
It's whoop-ass time.
It's a good thing I'm not Andy, otherwise that would actually have come true.
Fact.
Ramona, what do you think? Do you think do you think that unlocking stuff in a game is a thing of the past?
I think Armando's fucking dead, to be honest.
I like unlocking things. Oh no, not really.
Serves you right.
But guys, you're not thinking of the people who would struggle with unlocking things, don't you know?
Oh, that sounds like a them problem.
Just, you know, buy shark cards.
Oh my god.
So Andy endorses the idea you should be able to just pay for everything.
No.
Right, here's another way to rephrase it. Do you believe that because you have to buy a game, that you should be entitled to do anything you want in the game whatsoever, including skipping entire sections of the game?
That's what mods are for.
You know, to be honest, in games these days, there's barely anything to unlock. It's always like DLC that, I don't know, would have been unlocked in like prior decades.
Yeah,
I miss the unlock features.
Yeah, I'm talking about DLC. I'm talking about, let's say, skip entire sections of the game.
Oh,
Like, imagine right now, if I had the ability to skip from here to, let's say, to freaking to the next like 2 dungeons.
Oh, that wouldn't make sense though.
Like, should I be allowed to have that kind of power?
Like, maybe if you beat the game already.
No, not for
Yeah,
the
only if
game.
you beat the game.
First playthrough. Like all this stuff talk about, we're talking about first playthrough.
Oh.
Because that's the whole argument. The whole argument is, I don't like this game, therefore I should have the ability to just skip the entire game.
Yeah, no, that's.
I still don't get the complaint people have where it's like, people want to enjoy the story of the game, they don't want to play the game. Then go look at a long play. How dare you tell them to go look at a long play? The game should accommodate for them not wanting to play it. Then go read a book or watch a movie or TV. If you don't want to interact, you want a media that you don't interact with, they exist. Just because a game has a story you like, doesn't mean the game should bend over backwards to accommodate for you. It's like when people complain about P5 being difficult. Yes, I've seen people complain about P5 being difficult, Andy. Even though it's the second easiest Persona game. Freaking people complain, this thing's difficult. They should fix it and tone it down.
You sure picked on the
Why don't you change your difficulty? No, I don't want to do that. Then either rise to the challenge or shut the F up. Unless it's something that's actually full on broken, then yeah, but don't be like, I just have the ability to skip this because I don't like this thing.
Out of my way.
It's like how freaking AVGN years ago had a skit where he talked about how people, would beat games either by using save states or emulator cheats. So he made a joke about how about instead you just push a button and you automatically win. It turns to a small bit about the beat a game button. We just push a button and the game's already beaten.
Serves you right.
It was an out of nowhere tangent, but the whole point was you want to just skip the entire game, then what's the point of even buying the game to begin with?
To collect the box.
That's the question. The question is, if all you want to do is just beat it, then are you even having fun?
Just watch a YouTube walkthrough.
It's like
Some people want to physically own it, you know?
but it's like, oh, it was on the first floor the whole time. I have inherited the power of Andy. He's giving me his power.
Yeah.
The power of foot and mouth. What was the name of your stand again? I'd like that.
I think so.
Come on, the masquerade's already started. Everyone has to wear a mask, so take this with you. Make sure you put it on inside. Or are you here for Masquerade 2? If it was 5 years younger, I put on my best dress and join in.
And it's a cool P5 reference.
Wow.
Dude, the masks these guys are wearing, aren't they the same ones we saw in Zodiac? Does that mean these guys are part of Joker's organization too? Also, and you joke, but when P3 made a P2 reference by mentioning Joker, people unironically actually thought it was a P5 reference in P3.
And that happened in like P4 also. They mentioned like the Phantom Thief, and
Yes.
then they're like, oh.
Yes.
Or just jazz music in general.
Yes, jazz music as a genre, yes. Or tarot cards. And that's it. Aren't these guys just playing happy? Or Yakuza 7. Yakuza 7, which literally tells you it's heavily doing a Dragon Quest thing. The main character literally says, just like Dragon Quest. Is this P5 meets Yakuza?
Yep.
Enjoy. Oh yeah, or when Fairy Tail, the Fairy Tail game showed off its HUD, and people were like, that HUD's a P5 reference. Like, no, it's really not. Bet that Perv's in here. I won't rest till we catch him and I unleash a 15-hit combo on his butt. Is that Cried here? Where's Joker One with so many people? So many customers. Dismal image we had before now seems like it's just a bad dream. Hope you have fun too. They're here. Just a cute girl. Spring has come to Kasagama High. Raw, time to score at last. The party's in full swing. This season's pretty upscale for a high school festival. What's wrong, Todd? Has my mask on crooked? What does you also doing? Is that some kind of skull Joker head? That's enough. Please stop. Stop already! You gotta hurry put an end to this, or else everyone here's gonna turn to Shadow Man. What a fool. Hey, is that you? Hurry get out, it's not safe here. I know that. You also, you smart prick, what are you doing? Quit with the skull. Wait, come on, Tatsuya, let's go after him. Tatsuya, if I cut that mask, I'd be in the same boat as these kids. What was Anna doing here? And that feeling I had a moment ago. No, it can't be. I can't really see too clearly, but Ikachi's right. Didn't that school also had like same one we saw yesterday? I can't believe he's turning the whole school to Shadow Men. What do you think? He's done it for the last time. I thought there was a girl here a moment ago I was dancing with. Was I imagining things? The Ellen curse has been lifted. Everything will be a-okay once I get a cussed high boyfriend, but I don't care now. I feel real tired for some reason, but going home will be so much effort. I was gonna hook up with a cute girl at this masquerade, but I don't care anymore. I'm a good dancer and my strength is fading. Doesn't matter though. Uh-oh. Hey, this place seem a lot less crowded all of a sudden. Don't tell me it's over already. This is so much fun, but why am I so exhausted? The cool Chris High School was just hitting on me, but it was gone when I looked back. It was all a dream. Alright guys, how go after? I guess we'll just go up somewhere else, I guess. The best place to this high school, we gotta hurry or find them. Like, girl, why was she here? She had kinda danced and... Oh no. Why are you panicked? There's something definitely off about him. It's cause we got out. I still got to present the same shiny school as Joker, although it's a different color. Now we're off to find them again. Let's go to the frickin' roof, 'cause where else would someone run to? Also, who put stairs on one side of the building, that, but then on the other side of the building, they have to go there in order to get to the roof? Why does it keep all the stairs together? What kind of dickhead does this?
Nah, it's pretty normal.
Freaking. Oh yeah, speaking of difficulty in games, how do you guys feel about the old practice, well technically still current practice, that's thanks to Cuphead, where a game's true finale would be locked away by difficulty? There's
Oh,
just a
like-
hammer. Persona says so. It's pissed off too.
Like doing the Hall of Forest.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean the fact that Cuphead has a normal mode and simple mode. You can't actually beat the game on simple mode because simple mode is just there for you to practice. As an example, or how a journalist reviewed like an old game and they complained how the game was so short. But the reason it was short is because they were put on easy mode, and you can't actually beat the game on easy mode. Pretty much just games where it's designed where easy mode is meant for practice, not for you to actually beat the game in.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. It depends on the fucking.
If you're ready, yes. Huh? You've come. You bastard. What's your game? What's your game? Making everyone into Shadow Man. You ain't yell like that. I ran a service onto the school by reshaping it, you know. A service? Prior to this, because Governor Howard is best known for its academic standing and lack of discipline. But now, our school's reputation has skyrocketed. Students who are called scum are now highly sought after by the girls from other schools. It's all thanks to me, your student council president. This school has seen such a radical turnaround. Well done in spotting me. No wonder you escaped from that air raid shelter. How freaking stupid are you? Don't call me stupid. Your ilk can never understand my value. See what you will, but if this school for festival succeeds, there's no doubt that my reputation will soar even higher. Now that I'm a bit of a position for you, Machina-kun. I plan to pursue my agenda of reshaping this school and in their future getting complete control of it. I'd like for you to wrest control of the inside of the school. If we join forces, assuming full control comes together and having the inside out, it's become a top-tier institution. Well, perfect plan, wouldn't you agree? Screw that noise. Who went on playing that shady? You got time to waste blabbering about crap like that. Hurry and turn everyone back to normal. You truly don't understand, do you? It's no use threatening me. I already know trying to return those people to their former selves. Hand over the skull, and I'll be enough. We'll figure it out ourselves. No, I must have. The lady will kill me if I let it fall into the wrong hands. You won't hand it over willingly. We'll take it by force. I detest violence. But I suppose I don't have a choice now. You'll die regretting your decision to meddle.
I won't let anyone interfere with my dream! Never! You son of a bitch! I'll beat some sense into you!
Boss fight time. Let's see what else we got. Guess we'll try Zio and let's try Feral Claw.
Don't get in my way!
Do as a persona and that's his first attack. Wailing his fist around like an idiot. I'm not sure it's what surprised, the fact that they do that or the fact that it actually does damage. Oh, this boss fight's gonna be. Oh, this guy's already dead. We already got his weakness. Oh, there's dread over and over. I hate you. Oh, never mind. You're a stone idiot. You're weak to that. Oh my gosh. What aren't you effing weak to, dude? It's starting to get sad.
What the fuck?
Don't underestimate us.
Oh, that did real damage.
Who's next?
Anyway, what you laughing at?
Some fucking Portuguese Dragon Ball Z stuff. The fuck?
The guy's almost dead already.
End them.
End him.
Destroy.
Okay!
He's still standing. Let's finish him.
Don't underestimate us.
And he's done. Level up. Give us the weird skull. I knew it. It carves different, but apart from that, it's the same skull Joker had. Hey, Yasuo. Yes, stop. Forgive me, please. I'm a pacifist. You're in Joker's organization, right? Why is he harvesting people's ideals? Even I don't know that. There is a rule that anyone who joins the mass circle must present executives ideal energy derived from dreaming hearts. Mass Circle? That's from some kid's game that shows up in my dreams. And I described the executive of this Mass Circle. That masquerade succeeded. I gave it no edge to the lady. I thought I reached a higher position in the Mass Circle. But I'm done for. Stealing dreams for personal advancement. I got no sympathy for this asshole. I ain't part of them becoming Shadow Man. All I want to do is dispose of my competitors as student council president. But I must control the Crystal Skull. Not executive like you can never control the Crystal Skull. I feel it again. Anna? Kinama Izumi, you're still here. So it was you, Anna. Why are you... This skull can only be controlled by those buried in the constellation of the Holy Cross. Is this all? Of course, typical person energy levels, paltry at best. That's what the exalted ones, granting people their ideals. Huh? Oh, he dead. He dead. Burn to ash. Who the hell are you? I am called King Leo. I am highest of 4 executives in the Mass Circle, bearing the sign of Leo. King Leo, the executive of this Mass Circle, he seems to harbor a grudge towards Maya, an insane man who hears voices. For once so lowly to confess Mass Circle business to outsiders at a bed in a shadow festival, you deserve death. I could say the same about you, lady. What do you have to say in your defense after the recent debacles? Not only did you let the wild dance slide, you abandoned the Shadow Festival to Vermin, who was present to witness the death film of the rock girl Maya. I suggest you accept the exalted one's punishment. Yukino is mine. Leave her alone. Very well, but you will deal with the consequences of the party's interruption. Anna, wait! Curse star. I will see you in the witch sent to purgatory, just as the lowly one was a moment ago. No matter how much you struggle, you can't escape the fate the exalted one has in store for you. I'm scared. Save me, Daddy. So this King Leo guy's been stalking you for years, Maya? Ever told me so. It's him. There's no mistaking it. A pyromaniac? That's the worst. Don't worry, I'm okay now. I need to think about what to do next. Remember the king guy told Anna to deal with the consequences? That's what's bugging me ever since. Let's go back to the gym. I have a bad feeling about this. Back to the gym. Everywhere's a Shadow Man. Damn it. We're too late. Anna. She's not here. Why would she do this? This is terrible. What is Oracle Maya anyway? That makes the Mass Circle do such horrible things. He also is dead too. Does this mean we've hit a wall in our search for Joker? Guys, I know where rumors are. Joker's there too, right? Let's go in the city and ask people for rumors about the Mass Circle and Joker. I'm sure there's something new. There must be a reason why Anna became an executive in the Mass Circle. Miss Seiko saved me once. Now it's my turn to save that girl. That's that adventure. And why do I keep hitting setting? Why is safe not first?